Good morning. I'm not having as much luck with sunrise, which I knew was probable. But I unfortunately do have to get going back to camp because we do have to leave. Because we're going to Timberline Lodge and we want to get there as early as possible.
Henry, what did you find?
I found a home.
Oh, they've like cut off this part of the tree. He tested it to make sure it wasn't gonna fall on him before he stood under there. Pretty cool.
This log got put in a very opportune place.
Of course, this tiny creek has this giant, beautifully constructed bridge. Oh.
Look at that. I'm following this amazing little creek, and there's water going through an old stump. That is absolutely incredible. I would describe this trail as enchanting. It's got this wonderful little stream, and then you just walk by these magnificent, beautiful cliff sides. It's nicely wooded. It's a real treat.
Hello. So unfortunately, there was a alternate today that was basically the same length as the PCT and goes by these really pretty falls called Ramona Falls that again almost everyone takes. We were planning on taking that and I was a little bit ahead of Henry and there was a sign and I looked at it. I'll have to ask him about it because I looked very specifically at the sign and made sure I went the right way. The sign I looked at had Ramona Falls and the PCT the same way, so I figured, oh, okay, right now it's the same direction, but you know, a little bit up the path it's gonna split off and I'll have to look at another sign and figure out where to go. So I don't know if I missed a sign or what happened, but felt like Henry was taking a long time to catch up with me, so I was like, oh, this isn't good. So I looked at my map, and sure enough, somehow I missed the turn. I really don't know how, because like I said, the sign I looked at had the arrows pointing in the exact same direction, so I'm thinking I just must have missed a subsequent sign. But anyway, kind of a bummer just because people say these falls are like really, really gorgeous. And they are kind of like at the end of the alternate, so Henry had Garmin messaged me and suggested that I just meet him at the falls or like the water crossing by the falls, like basically once I get up to the junction. But it would add about 0.8 miles round trip, which doesn't sound like a lot, but my legs are more sore today than they've been in like a long time. And yeah, I'm just like not feeling it. I've seen a lot of very beautiful waterfalls in my day. I'm sure I will see many more. If this is the most beautiful falls my eyes would have ever beheld, so be it. Can't go further. Just gotta get to the lodge. So anyway, it's a little bit of a bummer, but honestly, I'm not even that worried about it. It's, you know, just another day. So anyway, that's the update. And yeah, just try to appreciate the sand and rocks and trees that I am walking through.
Here it is, Ramona Falls. Hopefully Pamela gets to see this. I'll explain about that later. That is a crazy canyon. This is an interesting geologic formation. And there's Pamela walking away. There's my poles falling away.
There's Henry coming behind me. He's a tiny blue dot. He's about to walk between those two pine trees. There he is. I'll zoom in a little. Well, I don't try to zoom in because I know it makes the quality even worse, but there he is.
Well, finally happened.
finally happened.
No more hip belt.
Womp. How many miles do we have until? We have 5 miles till Timberline, but we don't have a pack there. We have a pack like
103 miles.
Yeah. Sorry, honey.
I do have some zip ties, so we can explore that option.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
But just got a reservation for breakfast buffet tomorrow, Timberline Lodge. I don't know that they're that hard to get, so that's not.
We're looking on the bright side here. That's good stuff. All right. Well, we just had a little reunion with some friends of ours from the desert, and that was fun. And now we are continuing on. And I wanted to update earlier today. I was 0 for 2 of crossing rivers with dry feet, which is fine. Better safe than sorry. I felt like it was the best choice for me, but it was also annoying. And there was a third one that I was almost positive I was gonna have to get my feet wet. And then we got to it and it wasn't that bad. And I just did it just now, and I'm very happy because it just honestly just takes a long time to take on and off your shoes and socks and dry your feet and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, so I was happy about that. And we have just begun the final 3.5 miles to Timberline Lodge. It is all uphill, but that is okay because when we get there, we will be greeted by a warm shower and yummy dinner, and I'm excited.
There's a trail crew working on removing a giant boulder from the path. It'd be pretty interesting to see how they eventually get it out. But we got a dinner reservation we gotta get to.
All right, we're approaching Mount Hood. Recently it's been, oh, this is a little more rocky, but it's like you're walking on the beach through sand uphill. It's not great.
Also, check out these bad boys.
Oh,
Pulling
yeah?
my buckle together.
We're gonna get to see Henry shimmy out of this thing later. Stay tuned for that. All right, here is a ski lift, chairlift, and we're getting very, very close to Timberline Lodge. There is Mount Hood herself. It is very, very hot. You know it's hot when Henry's drinking water. Just kidding, he drinks water more now than he used to, I think. Ready to be there. There it is! Our first view of Timberline Lodge. Very exciting. This is a really cool sign. Canada 550, Mexico 2108. And has Mount Hood right there. And a symbol that hasn't been stolen. It's always a good thing. We're headed down the path. Oh, so exciting. I've never been here in the summer. I've only been here in the winter. And it's definitely a different experience. The flowers are really pretty. All right, we've made it to the lodge and the time has come. Henry needs to take his pack off for the first time since the zip tie situation. That's good, yep. Taking it out on both sides.
I usually adjust this one so it's a little stiffer.
Alright, he's gonna keep his fanny pack on. Nice. Look at that. Good job. Would you like to take a bow? This is where we're eating in just a couple hours. This is so pumped. Alright, we're here in our room. Henry really likes this hotel so far.
The architecture and design and aesthetic is amazing.
It's very cool.
This is the arch, the Timberline Arch.
Oh yeah. Apparently it's the only building in the world, reportedly, that they're built like this. They're built, well, this is obviously just a replica of it, but to go with the grain of the wood, or the curvature of the wood. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here to film, so it's a very...
for buckle busting?
Yeah, it's a very small room. And so I want to film it before it gets destroyed. I mean, we're not going to hurt anything, but it's just going to look like a mess. So we opted for the 2 twin beds. It is the second cheapest option. The only cheaper one is bunk beds that has a shared bathroom, like a communal bathroom. So we decided it was worth it to have our own bathroom. Very cute phone, lamp, clock. Very cute artwork on the wall. I guess, are those pine cones or owls or people? They kind of look like they have faces. I think they're just like weird pine cones anyway. Alpine fir, that's what it says. Okay. And then here's this. Let's see what's outside of our window. Oh, is out back. Oh wow, we have a Mount Hood view. Dang, that's special. Okay, excited. Now we got to get presentable.
What do you think you're gonna wear to dinner? I only have one choice. My midweight.
Same.
This is not acceptable.
Yeah, no. Rubbish. Look at this cute little soap. Oh, look at these cute little shampoo body wash. Oh. All right, we're here and I'm gonna try not to be too obnoxious, but I just wanted to document that we got this lovely seat by the window. Which is honestly a little bit more, I think, for just like the sunlight than the actual view, but I think that is the table that I sat at last time I came here with my mom. I've always wanted a amuse-bouche. I've never gotten one. He just brought them out. I didn't even know there was an amuse-bouche coming.
It has like 10 ingredients, even though I can only see 4 separate.
There was like a
thingamabobs.
radish and some like honey and some seeds and half a dried blueberry and some cream stuff.
But a lot fancier terms.
Okay, but the thing with amuse-bouche, I learned this from some cooking show that I watched for like 2 months. You have to put it all in your mouth at one time. You don't like, it's a one bite. That's like what it is.
That's good to
They
know.
would get points off for that. If you couldn't eat it in one bite, it's like, no, you're done. Get out. Are you even a chef? Bye.
I have a fear of trying new food, so this is pretty risky.
He's not gagging, so that's a really good sign.
Absolutely fantastic. I want 45 more minutes.
Also, you just got a drink delivered. Tell us about that.
It's a maple cider, which I ordered thinking was a cold cocktail. It's a hot cocktail, and it's amazing.
Our waiter did check. He said it's hot. Is that okay? I'm going to try the amuse-bouche, and I was really boring and just got a glass of wine, but that's exciting. Wow, Henry is not kidding. That thing was fantastic. I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. All right, we keep getting more surprises. It also comes with popovers. They were just delivered to our table. We didn't know about any of this. We were just waiting for our food. And what type of salt did he say was on that? Something fancy.
Like Pinot Noir, like wine salt.
Wine salt.
Something.
Oh, I love wine
We call
salt.
it wine salt.
Okay, I don't think we realized this was a multiple course meal. We were just spread out these little sorbets, which are, I would think, palate cleansers? I don't know, man. This is amazing. I'm in heaven. All right, guys, here's our meal. Looks delicious. All right, we finished our dinner. It was an absolute delight. And we just had been exploring the lodge a little bit, and I want to show you the front of it. They have really pretty flowers, and yeah, it's just really incredible. And I love this place, and it turns out Henry is even more obsessed than I am. And this is the view from standing like on the stairs of the lodge here. Quite lovely. Also, we did not eat here, but this is apparently, quote, the most iconic bar in Oregon. It's very cute. All right, we said this a little bit earlier, but this is the view out our window of Mount Hood. I guess I really should try to like open this so we can actually see. Look at that. Amazing. All right, we got hungry, so we are at the Ram's Head place sharing a giant pretzel, which is very cute because this is what we had on our very first date at Clouds Brewery. Something like that.
About 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yummy. It's so quiet in here late at night. We've been sitting on the couch looking through our videos and stuff. It's just so beautiful. We love it here. Also, really cool old pictures of the lodge. Look, this has people skiing down it. That was awesome. Henry, would you like to ski down the lodge?
I'd love to.
One more video, the lodge from above, and right through those doors is where the hall to our room is. Henry found a very cute little nook here.